All right, just pouring my beer. Oh, you guys, I just got to shut the door real quick to the studio, and then we will be ready.
Greg, I got to get to sleep, man. We got to get this show going.
I'm
I
so
got
sorry.
Kids, I wake up at 3 a.m. This is goddamn bullcrap, man.
Did you say bullcrap?
I said bullcrap. That's how serious I am. We got to get this show going now.
Flex, I'm so sorry. Let's just hit some music. We'll go. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. Oh, hold on. Let me finish pouring my beer. Welcome, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg. I am being joined by the most patriotic superhero that is Fleximus. What's up, buddy?
It's just another manic Monday.
And I forgot you're one of the best singers I've ever met.
Voice of an angel.
Yes.
Doing well, though. How are you doing, man?
Good. You know, angel or a mix between Fergie and Jesus.
I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. And bringing up the rear, but let me tell you, the rear is my favorite part, is everybody's favorite Gary-ian Zack. What's up, buddy?
Hey, gentlemen. How we doing?
Good. Glad to have you back all the way from whatever time zone you guys choose to observe.
Yeah. Apparently, it's regular Central Time Zone.
Oh.
Yeah. It depends on where you are. How much you've had to drink. No big deal.
Yeah. So wait, are you in the same time zone as Flex right now?
I am.
Does that change sometimes? It changes, right?
No, it just depends on what county. We've got, I think, 4 counties in different time zones. There's no rhyme or reason. It's Indiana.
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah.
That's
He doesn't
insane.
joke around with that.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mess around.
You
with
don't
that kind
joke
of
around in Indiana. Yeah.
stuff. No, not at all.
It's important stuff, you guys. Super important. And the listeners are so glad this is what we're spending time on. You guys, go find everybody on the socials. FlexMeReBeer _ in between. Zach is OG Beer Dude _ in between. Of course, we are Craft Beer Republic. And don't forget, if you're doing any shopping on the old Tavor, to use promo code UNFILTERED. Get you a few bucks off your first purchase. All right, we got a lot to get to. We had some holiday extravaganzas. I did a little trip, which I'll probably end up talking about next week because we got a packed show. Zach is here, and I'm sure he's got a beer that has at least 93 adjuncts in it. We got some breaking craft beer news and so much. Oh, and even a voicemail. So we'll just dig right into it. Flex and I are quite parched, and I think we should fix that conundrum. Oh, I love my beer, but I can't dance because I threw my back out. We are drinking, Flex and I, thanks to Firestone for making sure to get this into our sweet little hands.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Firestone Walker's Mind Haze Hopical Crush. 6.2%, 25 IBUs, has a 369 on Untapped and an
Say
87
what did you say?
on Beer Advocate. I said 369.
Yeah, you did.
They say Mind Haze Hopical Crush IPA is a copiously hopped beer bursting with tropical flavors. It begins by accentuating the original Mind Haze hop blend with Strata, which offers a bold, pungent fruit and a touch of cannabis flavor. The beer is then double dry hopped with twice the amount of hops than usual, ultimately totaling more than 5 pounds of hops per barrel. This is a beer with massive flavors that will have you dreaming of Mai Tais on a faraway island. Mandarina, Cascade, El Dorado, Mosaic, Chinook, Idaho 7, Strata, and Sabro hops all grace the tongue jobber on this bad boy. Flex, what say you?
Super light bodied, like almost like spritzy. Mm-hmm. I mean, the color's fantastic.
Yeah, it's got a great little haze to it.
It is what it says it is. You know, it's a haze.
Yep.
The aroma's pretty solid. They're light but solid, I guess, if that makes sense as well.
Yeah, I guess like some pineapple-y aroma, some orange, some other citrus in there.
A little bit earthy almost, too.
Yeah, and you're right about the spritziness. It's almost effervescent. It's light.
Yeah.
Got some nice carbonation. It's not chunky. It's just a little hazy. And it really is full of tropical Mai Tai goodness.
Yeah, I really get those big hints of pineapple.
Yeah, I love when they can get fruity without adding fruit, especially in an IPA.
Yeah, but how about that hop combo? Holy smokes.
Yeah, they should just
Is
call
that
that
a
one
world
the kitchen
record
sink.
for most hops in the beer ever?
Or
Good
the
Lord.
least economical beer made ever.
It's like an IPA that Zach would appreciate, you know?
Yeah,
Instead of
100%.
adjuncts, just throw in as many hops as you possibly can.
Right. I can always appreciate when it tastes like there's adjunct, but there's not.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty solid job. I'd say I'd give it a 3.75 if I were to rate this sucker on Untapped.
Not a
So I'd say
369.
Not 369. Damn you, fine. But you like that. But speaking of Untapped, so I was actually cruising this beer on Untapped for a little bit, just, you know, because we always
Sounds
dog
creepy,
how
huh?
people rate shit, right? So there was individual, I didn't catch his name because I don't care, but he gave it a 175, and there's no explanation as to why he gave this beer a 175,
Helpful.
which makes you got to think like it's what we dog on all the time is that people don't judge by, you know, the beer itself. They judge on what they like.
Right. Either that or it's 175. I don't like IPAs.
Yeah, or it was only 6.2%, which
Right. I
this
like
is
triple
this,
IPAs.
This 6.2 is awesome.
Yeah. This is
that's
real
that's
good.
my fault. I'll go in there and change the review. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Come on, Zach. 175. Not enough adjuncts. Where's the avocado?
The guy was
That's
nowhere
right.
as good looking as you.
Not right now,
Well.
but thank you for that.
I mean, who is? Who the fuck is? All right. Well, thanks to Firestone once again. They sent us a couple more in this lineup, and we'll be posting about those on the gram. So make sure and follow along in the days and weeks to come. All right. One quick announcement. I made an announcement at the top of the last show, but this week, Saturday, July 16th, if you're in the Southern California area, come on out to Naughty Pine Brewing for their first annual emo-fest.
That is outstanding. Can I just
Yeah,
say
it
that
is.
right now? That
Yeah.
I know Zach can appreciate this.
I'm in for that all day.
Yeah, I knew this would have your guys' number on it as well. A bunch of emo bands gonna go from I think like noon to 10 or something like that.
Get right out of town.
Yeah, a bunch of emo cover bands. The headliner is 30 Romances to Fallout or something like that. Such a great name.
That's super rad.
So we are gonna have a booth there. We're gonna have some fun activities. I'm gonna bring some black and purple nail polish if anybody really wants to get in the spirit. I'm trying to find a temporary, like not real eyebrow piercing because every emo band frontman needs a good eyebrow piercing. We're going to do some games, some giveaways. We've got some sweet emo themed stickers that I've been working on. And assuming the supply comes in time, we got some sweet new Drink Local hats that we'll be selling as well. So come check us out. Say hi. Coley's going to be there as well. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. And Britt is releasing her new Czech Dark Lager, which I'm very stoked about. So
Well, because you love Czech dark lagers.
accurate.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. So no, I don't. They're garbage. How dare you?
1.75.
Yeah. This tastes like shit. I like lagers. He's a lager, sir. It's not clear. Anyways, all right. So July 16th, Saturday, noon to 10-ish or something. Come out, get drunk with us, and be emo. All right. So much to talk about. First of all, happy birthday, Flexi.
Aw, shucks. You
Sounds
shit,
yell.
man.
See how awkward I can make that for you. What are you, like 28 now?
The big 34.
Mm.
I know I probably look
Child.
like I'm 24. If I shave, I look like I'm 14.
You look like you're 9 if you take your pants off.
I don't even have anything to combat that. That's pretty accurate.
Sorry.
No, yeah, I had my birthday this past week. I took vacation from work as I usually do every year,
Nice.
and packed it in with some breweries. I hit up Eagle Park on my birthday. Classic flex.
Classic flex. Probably
Went
got
to
a
the
burger.
local brew pub at the mall, the Explorium Brew Pub, and had a couple
Oh, yeah.
of their new beers. A key lime cheesecake sour, which I know Zach would be a huge fan of.
Oh, yeah.
A new haze that they came out with, and then stopped over at newer brewery. I think they're like 2 months old over in West Dallas, Wisconsin, and they're called Ope Brewing. You know, like the classic Midwest Ope. You know, so OPE exclamation point, and they have a fantastic space. The beers were fan-fucking-tastic. These guys, you know, they're, like I said, they're 2 months new, but they're going to do humongous things in the Wisconsin beer community.
Nice.
Just fantastic stuff.
Very nice. Very exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we've had a bit of a holiday since the last time we recorded too. Zach, any good 4th of July excitement going on over there?
No, just festival season, so it's
It's way
extremely
more exciting
busy.
than the 4th of July.
Yeah, it's very, very busy right now. Yeah, for sure.
Well, because you're DJing now, right?
Yeah,
Is that
so
what's
we've
going
got
on?
so we've got that, and then my wife and I do mobile food. So we've got like
that's
state fairs
right.
and stuff. Yeah, so she's down in Kokomo right now doing a show, and then we've got a whole
Hold on,
bunch of
how
shows
can
with
you
her
say
family.
that without singing it? Down
Without-
in Kokomo.
Way down to Kokomo.
If you had any idea how many times that was said to me from the time I was little till now, that's why I will never sing that song. But yeah, it's super, super busy, which is good. Summertime's just it's extremely hectic for us for sure.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. So
Oh, yeah.
tell everybody a little bit about your food business. Like you guys do pop-ups and stuff, right? At breweries and wherever else.
Yeah, so we do a lot. I do pop-ups, and then she runs our fair and festival food section. So we do fairs, state fairs, and then her family, my in-laws, they travel all over the country. So they do Wisconsin State Fair. We do Massachusetts. They go to Raleigh, North Carolina. And it's a huge, huge thing. And then we've actually started to incorporate them in some of the beer stuff, which we'll touch on here in a little bit. And we've done it since we were kids, since I was 5 years old. So I've done it for 32 years this year.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's
That's
a
pretty sweet.
interesting lifestyle for sure.
So you certified carnie?
Oh yeah. 100%. I mean, I have a lemon shake-up tattoo on my arm, for God's sakes. Like it's just,
How
That's
many
funny.
goldfish would you say you've won in your lifetime?
a lot, man. We have mastered a lot of games. There's a couple shows when we were like 15, 16 years old. I remember we got banned from playing games because we were able to win them so much, for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yep, that's a real thing.
Oh, that's so good. They're like, you've reached your max of 10 wins, sir. We're gonna need you to leave.
You're
that's
level
literally, yeah.
50 carnie. We cannot allow you to play carnie games anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely cut you off, especially like the bottle stand-up game. I can do that with my eyes closed, no problem.
Oh my gosh, that is
But
the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Well, like the cool part too is when we go to these fairs, it's these, and I don't want to rag on these dads and moms that can't win the game, but you see these people try to get their kids a toy, they can't get it, so we go in and we're just like boop, and then we just give it to the kid, and it's such a cool little thing to see them just light up.
Were you even able to get the basketball into the oval-shaped hoop?
Yeah.
I mean, are you that good?
We can still do that. Yep.
Jesus,
No, yeah, we can still do that now.
that's so funny.
Sorry, that's a weird flex. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
I'm
win
over
all
here.
the carny games.
I'm over here and I'm like, I'm not jealous.
Now we know why his wife married him. There you go. It's all the
Yeah.
stuffed animals he wanted.
It's the oval hoop.
Yeah,
It's the oval hoop.
it's always the oval hoop. Oh god, that's funny. Very cool. Yeah, our 4th was pretty uneventful over here. We went over to Nicole's house, Nick and Nicole's house, and on the last show, Nicole was saying she's going to do Jello shots, and she definitely made Jello shots. And I think she made them after she'd been drinking for a while because she forgot to add any water to the Jello shots. It's just straight
Ooh.
vodka and Jello.
Oh God.
So beyond the obvious delicious taste that we were receiving from those, they never solidified. So
It's like
liquid Jello,
liquid
like,
Jello.
yeah, it's like a thick, slimy cocktail.
It's like hair
Oh.
gel or something.
What was those things? What was back in the day with Squeeze It? So it was basically Jello in a Squeeze It bottle.
Oh, the
It wasn't
yogurt
sque-
things.
No,
No,
these
that's
were,
a Go-Gurt. Was this like gross candy?
No, it was so the Squeeze Its were the liquid, but they had like a jelly version where it was like Jello in a
Ugh.
Squeeze It bottle. That's what it makes me think of.
Oh, that sounds
I
awful.
don't remember
God.
that.
What was it? I can't remember what those were called.
I believe you, and it sounds gross.
Oh, they're terrible. It's as bad as
Sounds
Go-Gurt.
awful.
You got to like force the Jello out of a little hole.
Oh yeah, it's very phallic in nature.
Teaching those kids young.
Oh god, that's why they have Go-Gurts.
Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that took a turn real fast.
Real
Oh,
fast.
geez.
So, but anyways, yeah, I got real fucked up on the 4th of July, and it was one of those nights where like we drank all day and swam all day, and then kept drinking, and then around 1, we were all like, I guess we should go inside now. We had a fire going on and stuff.
Like 1
And,
a.m. You're talking
1
about.
a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
At which point Nicole, who's usually not the one that does this, usually Nick goes, "You guys want to have one more beer?" One more beer never ends at one more beer. So she's like, I want something good. So she cracks open this Cascade from like 11 years ago. And we drank that, and it was amazing, and it aged so nice. It was just sour and delicious and perfect. So then, we were on that trend. So I was like, well, let's have another one. So she opened up something else that had been aging for a while, and it wasn't that good. And Nick just got mad about it. So he's like, well, now we need to have another one because this one was shit.
Geez.
So then we opened up something else. I think it was like a one of the Firestone sours, like Creaky Bones or something. I don't quite remember because I was hammered. And then we had that one. And I think I think that was it. So then we went to bed hammered and finishing on 3 barrel fermented sours. So you can imagine how the stomach was the next morning. But delicious nonetheless. So anyways, that was
sounds like a
my
Dr.
fourth.
Pepper next day kind of.
It was a pozole kind of morning. Like we went to our favorite spot, El Taco. We had giant bowls of pozole, lots of hot sauce. Just blew that hangover right out of me.
Hell yeah.
It's one of the best cures.
Yeah. It's funny talking to people from Miami. They were like, what the fuck is pozole? And why would you have soup for breakfast? I was like, it will change your life. You need the liquid, the salt, you need all of it, and the spice, and it just makes you feel so much better.
It's like a warm birthday hug.
Exactly. Warm birthday. All right. Before we find out what Zach is drinking and what beer he's been working on, Flex had asked me to record a voicemail while in San Diego hanging out with Vanessa and the crew. He said, call and leave a drunk voicemail. And I was like, why would I leave a voicemail for my own show? That seems so silly. And what I didn't remember is I actually did it, but I was so hammered, I absolutely forgot about it. And after we recorded the last show, I was like, oh, we totally recorded a super hammered voicemail. So this is from the Saturday night of us all hanging out in San Diego with Vanessa, her husband, everybody else, Tiff, it's Hoppy. And this is Saturday night. I think it was about 11:30. We'd been drinking all day. We started with mimosas, and we met up with the crew and just went from brewery to brewery to brewery. And I think that's all the setup this needs, other than you can hear how fucking hammered I am in this thing. So enjoy.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You have to look at things.
All right, everybody, here we go. Ready?
Sorry, fuck.
Hey, everybody, we're here with Vanessa on the count of 3. Let's get a hi, Vanessa. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Vanessa. Happy birthday.
I mean, hi, real beer bastard, because you're the real guy behind
Hi,
the
guys. You do have a really cute beard, I'm not going to lie.
He's
So we're
fucking
here
red, and
in
he's fucking
San
bad.
Diego, enjoying some breweries. We're a little drunk right now.
Yeah. And Vanessa has had 3 beers today.
Oh my gosh, I had way more than that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Look,
9.
we're not counting full pours. We might be counting tasters, and that's okay.
Yeah, we're only doing this because Flex is lame and would not FaceTime
Hey,
with
Flex.
us.
Flex, where are you?
Sexy Flexy letting us down.
Like,
Yeah.
do you even
Again.
protein, bro? Do you
Where are
even
you at?
protein?
Bro, do you even protein? Yes. Do you? I'm just curious.
Yeah, what size shirt do you wear? Medium, large?
Medium.
This is seriously going to be the best on this
It's gonna be the best worst
Me and
voicemail
Jason have measured our dicks, and they're like fucking 10 inches long.
Yeah. We started at the anus, once around the balls.
Yeah, and wrap it around.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude, ours like
That's how
from
you
the top
measure.
down. That's actually how
Yeah.
we measured it the real.
So Drake said it right. You started from the bottom, now you're here.
Started from the anus, now we here.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So embarrassing. All right, well, we're all very hydrated. We're going to get more hydrated. Vanessa's the best. And,
Love you guys.
Beer too.
I don't know.
And on this note,
Good night, everybody.
Oh, you don't listen to
Couldn't even hit hang up.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, we were shittered. Apologies, everybody.
I'm proud of you.
At this point, like, if Flex doesn't change his voicemail intro to just be like, sexy Flexy, do you even protein, and then just call it a day,
Yeah.
that needs to be your voicemail.
Okay, I'll change it. That's basically all you had to say. I'll change it.
Yeah, a little backstory. We tried to FaceTime with Flex earlier in the day, and I think It was about 7:30 your time, which meant you had been in bed for 4 hours, and you would not pick up the phone. So then,
super accurate.
So then, Jason Hop Garage FaceTime with Shred instead. He's like, "Well, if Flex isn't going to pick up, we need muscles," and so he FaceTime with Shred, and Shred picked up. So you got some catching up to do.
Yeah, we like a FaceTime or muscles.
I mean, we still need to see the fucking arm wrestling, but
that'll never happen. I don't arm wrestle. You guys know
I know. That. It's been extensively talked about on the show. You won't arm wrestle with anybody because you're not into competitions and arm wrestling's lame and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's pointless. What does it show? What does it show?
Your
how to break a wrist.
Muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
not into that.
Anywho, that's our extremely drunk voicemail from a day and a half of drinking. If you guys want to be stupid like me, 805-538-BEER 2337. I think that's the first time I've ever called my own show.
That was amazing. I just want you to know that was sincerely amazing.
It was all for you, Flex. All for you. You could hear just how drunk I was.
You guys rule, and thank you, and hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Yes, indeed. All right, let's turn it over to Zach. Let's make a call to the pen. Let's find out what he's drinking over there.
He calls through the bullpen for beer.
So, what was the over-under for how many adjuncts this time?
I think I said 10.
You said 10?
Definitely 10.
And I was taking the over.
I'm going to take the under.
We just got one.
Oh.
Just one. These Wiseacre out of Memphis, these guys are just killing it. I mean, I just love their beer. So I've got the Beach Within Reach, 6.8% Imperial Berliner Weisse with Pinot Noir grapes. That's it. It's not a smoothie, not a slushy. It drinks almost like a dry rosé. It's absolutely delicious. They are dangerous to drink. That 6.7 will catch you quick on these bad boys. Slightly tart, not sweet. It's not thick. It's not a fruit smoothie. It's an actual beer just for you two.
Hey, now.
Yeah, I've been starting to get into pretty much everything they make, and this one's been one of my favorites. And especially with the beer you guys have, it looks like we're all kind of on the beach right now, which is nice.
Look at us go. How beachy
I like the theme. I can just tell you those. I've had a sour with Pinot Noir grapes and Black Currant by Parrish.
Oh, that sounds
I actually had it down at Epcot in Disney, and it was fucking amazing. Like, I couldn't even believe it, so I can only imagine how good it is just with the grapes themselves.
Yeah, I'm super shocked. I mean, I like rosés. I like good dry rosés. It's one of my favorite things to drink. So just to have a beer that tastes like a rosé, it's kind of a win on both aspects here.
Interesting. I won't name the brewery because we may be currently drinking their beer or may not. But they did a rosé beer pre-COVID. We'll say 3-4 years ago. And it was like a beer aged in something wine. And I think it also had some wine added to it. And for the life of me, I could not stomach it. It was bad. So I'm glad to hear this one's good.
Yeah, the description that you just gave does not even actually sound that great, to be honest.
I should find the real description just to be fair. But yeah, it was not the best in the world.
Well, like I like to say, Meatloaf once said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
You're not wrong.
Right? It holds true to this day, man. R.I.P. Meatloaf.
I mean, this is just going to be a podcast just to go down. We've talked about penis size on a drunk voicemail. We're quoting Meatloaf right now.
Yeah,
we always quote Meatloaf. That's
true.
life. Meatloaf is life.
All we need now is Deb to come in and start talking about dicks.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I actually made notes in my phone to talk about when I was on vacation. Went to the Great Wolf Lodge, just over the border in northern Illinois here in Gurney, and no dicks at the Great Wolf Lodge. I made note of that to let you know.
Too bad.
There were no dicks at the Great Wolf Lodge.
So I'm trying to say there's no dicks.
No dicks. There was no gigantic dick sculptures at the Great Wolf Lodge.
Well, I can tell you one place that Deb won't be going for vacation.
Yeah. Deb, don't go there.
Yeah, no dicks.
You can cross it off my list too.
All right, here's the beer I was talking about before that shall remain nameless. insert beer name here, taps into our brewery's family's winemaking roots using local wine grapes to create a delicious one-of-a-kind beer, rosé, with bright flavors and luscious acidity. It is co-fermented with Chardonnay and other wine grape varietals harvested just miles from the brewery. We also incorporate a dash of hibiscus flower to achieve a brilliant color.
I'm doing the same thing that Flex is doing. That just sounds too much. Trying too hard.
Yeah,
Chardonnay and then add in the hibiscus just for color, but then you're going to get the hibiscus in there. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't either.
Wasn't for me, that is for sure. I only know one person who
Daddy
enjoyed
doesn't
it.
like it.
Daddy
I'll take a few of these
knows.
up and get these sent out to you.
I would love to try those. That sounds delicious.
Only if you want to.
Oh, I have to. It's time. It's time.
It is time.
It's Vader time. Anybody ever been in New Jersey before?
Not once.
Never.
All right. Well, here's one less reason to go. New Jersey apparently hates craft beer. New Jersey has instituted the ABC special ruling of 2019 that began July 1st. It's a rule that passed in, you guessed it, 2019, but they held off enforcing it due to COVID. Well, now they decided we're going to enforce it. New Jersey breweries are now limited to these following rules. They can only host 25 on-site activities per year. This includes trivia, live music, etc. 25 per year. So basically every other week you can have one thing. You can host only 52 private parties per year. They can attend only 12 off-premise events per year. So festivals and whatnot. In addition to the above, this ruling also prohibits breweries from the following: selling coffee on site, collaborating or coordinating with food vendors and trucks, selling food or operating as a restaurant.
What?
Selling specialty cocktails using malt alcohol. So I guess like no miche or anything like that. Offering a free drink to any guest. That's not that uncommon. A lot of states don't allow any sort of free alcohol. Or offering happy hour pricing. And this only applies to breweries.
I had seen that they're even limiting like sports games and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
that might
like the viewings of professional sports games.
That might account as an activity, one of their 25 activities or something.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's like, because we can't do happy hour in Indiana at all. Like you can't do it, which it's not that uncommon. But when they say free drinks, like, can they not sample their beers out now? Does that constitute as a free drink?
Yeah, I don't know, because I know in California, like you can't technically give out free alcohol. Like Total Wine is a beer and wine store or whatever, and they do samples.
Now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they do samples, and you have to pay 10 cents for the samples. It's kind of like they're fuck you to
interesting.
Like you had to pay something.
So you roll in with dimes in your pocket?
Yeah. And honestly, like I'll just roll in with whatever change is in there, and if it's a penny, if you just throw it down so it clinks, they don't give a shit.
Just fucking roll into a Total Wine, jing-a-linging.
Yeah. I'm making a hail up in this bitch.
I'm jing-a-linging.
You just got to get those little arcade dispensers.
Fucking
Clink,
love
clink,
it.
clink.
Yeah, I just
That's
see Flex
awesome.
like rolling in with like the chain dispensers, like just I'm buying everybody around, guys. It's on me. Here's 75 cents.
Samples on Flexi.
I sort of feel like that Zach has one of those and that it goes with a very specific outfit that he owns.
Outfit probably, but I do not have a coin dispenser, unfortunately.
Oh,
Now
I think we need to complete it.
now
We
I have
need
to
the
go buy
coin
one.
dispenser. Yeah. I'm sure there's a hat that would go very nicely with it.
I just pictured
Yeah.
like feathers on each one of the dispensers. Just like
I do like feathers.
Yeah. Like the feather is like the trigger to dispense the coin.
This is all brilliant.
Okay, well now I have a project.
Yeah.
Zach,
now I have a-
I was
now I
going to
have a
say
project.
he's got something to do tomorrow.
Get the glue gun out. We're going to make this happen.
I literally have it sitting right here too. It's just right here.
I can see it now. Zach's going to get real hammered and just like walk out of his bedroom wearing nothing but the coin dispenser with feathers on it.
Yes.
I mean, I probably shouldn't say this because she's going to listen to it, but I think my wife would absolutely love that.
Walks out like that. Well,
It's like some kind of sexy carny worker kind of role play.
It's just full Joe Dirt. Just full Joe Dirt.
Oh, I have no change to play this game.
Coming out smacking elephant ears together.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that is so good. We're going to
I
need
love the
video
Joe
proof
Dirt
of this.
reference. Yes.
Yeah. Just no sister shit. Oh, Joe Dirt. Such a horribly great
You're
movie.
going to hell, man.
So good.
Joe Darte.
And an very interesting turn of events, Brewery X drops out after winning the auction for Modern Times. If you remember a few weeks ago, Brewery X.
What?
Yeah, the winning bidder at $20 million. And the weird thing was some other investment firm was angry because they bid 21, but they weren't.
Yeah, I remember we
granted
talking
it.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the winning bidder to acquire Modern Times through a court-approved receivership auction is backed out of the deal, paving the way for backup bidder. And if you remember the original one who really was interested, Maui Brewing Company, to move ahead with buying the well-known San Diego craft brewery for now $15.3 million. Modern Times confirmed Maui Brewing, which was designated as the second place finisher during the auction, was now next in line to attempt to close the acquisition. This was an unexpected development in the process, Modern Times CEO Jennifer Briggs said in a statement. I'm looking forward to working with Maui Brewing Company and finalizing the sale process and transitioning the business. Briggs said that Modern Times employees and consultants worked with Brewery X representatives to attempt to meet the tight deadline for closing the deal. This last-minute change is abrupt, yet it gives us the opportunity to be even more methodical, said Briggs. It allows Maui Brewing Company the time to finalize their acquisition process per their asset purchase agreement and how it will be additive to our brewing community. Very strange.
That's shocking.
I almost feel like Brewery X just did it to get their name out there.
That crossed my mind too. Is like they put out a huge bid and they're just like they didn't really want it, but they're like, hey, what if they actually pick us? You know, it's like in the Friends episode when Joey goes to the auction and he wins a fucking sailboat because he thought it was guessing the price of like how much the boat costs.
Right.
So maybe that's what Project X did. They're like, oh, I wonder if Modern Times is going to go for 20 million. And then they actually got picked and they're like, shit.
They're up there guessing how many jelly beans are in the jar. It's really an auction.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, like, oh, 20 million sounds good. Hey, you win. Oh, what?
Because then, like you said, the other Maui posted the $21 million bid, and then they took the 20 million over the 21.
Well, yeah, not Maui. I forget who it was that posted the 21, and it was some investment firm, and they took the 20. Most likely it had to do with the closing terms. This needed to be closed and done within like 2 weeks, and so if the other company didn't want to do that, then they'll go with the next highest bid.
Got it.
So, but now here they are back at square one, having to do due diligence all over again. And it looks like Maui Brewing, who was the original one to put their hat in the ring, will probably come out with Modern Times.
That's crazy.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. It'll be good for them. They'll be able to brew stateside. I think it'll help Maui out. And, you know, who knows what that means for Modern Times.
Only time will tell.
Only Modern Time will tell.
Oh, I was getting ready to do it. You got it.
Sorry.
Damn it.
I fucking ruined it.
Cut me off.
Can we do that again?
Yeah. Take two, everybody. The Scotch whiskey, this is not beer related, but interesting. The Scotch Whiskey Association has successfully registered Scotch whiskey as a certification trademark in the U.S. So it's basically like champagne or tequila.
Has that not been a thing?
I guess there's been no standard behind the name Scotch whiskey, and so now it holds some weight, and you can't just make a whiskey and call it Scotch.
Oh, Scotch. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I dig that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Well, I guess that's what I'm saying is like that wasn't already a thing?
Yeah, apparently not. Who knew? I guess not in the U.S. It might have been the thing elsewhere, but this is just relative to the U.S.
Yeah. It's the only place I've ever been, so.
Yeah. And to the Dick Hotel.
Well, it's in the US.
With no dicks.
And the one with no dicks, yes.
Yeah, there's a super dick hotel and the completely no dick hotel. It's crazy.
Flex, tell me if this sounds better or worse than a seltzer. New company Osana, who knows, beverage has launched a new spiked coconut water.
Gross.
Okay, so worse than seltzers?
Yeah.
Zach looks intrigued.
Yeah, I was actually entertaining that idea for a sec. I like new stuff. I mean, I'm shiny new toy. So for me, it's like even if it's terrible, I like just go for it. Like,
see, but I don't enjoy coconut water. Like,
yeah, I will agree. That's why I'm intrigued.
I can at least palate a seltzer. You know,
I wonder if it'd be good for like mixing in cocktails or something.
How many cocktails have you ever mixed with coconut water? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe none. I don't know.
I'm intrigued.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but doesn't sound
A
that great.
little rum, a little spiked coconut water, a little avocado garnish.
I mean, I'd drink it.
I know you would.
Throwing a little ale yeast, make a beer out of it. Locally here where I'm at, Tarantula Hill, local brewery out here, has teamed up with a local burger chain, The Habit, for the second rendition of the perfect summer sip. It's a collab beer they're doing with The Habit. I had it last year. So good. So I'm excited to try this one. It's just dropping this week.
Good thing Tarantula Hill isn't in New Jersey. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do that.
That is correct.
Steel trap, my friend.
Right.
Steel trap.
Still crazy to me.
Oh, that is so funny.
That is astounding. It's just, I think they just hate breweries.
Yeah.
It seems that way. And if you call back to like a year and some change ago, it was the New Jersey breweries that were partnering with the state to give out free beers to people who would get the vaccine, the COVID vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're doing the thing where it's like a beer, a shot, and a vax, or beer, a shot, and a shot, where if you got the vaccine, you got a beer and a shot for free. And here they are, fucking them right in the a-hole.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And finally, we should all channel our inner Kool-Aid man.
Ooh, yeah.
Drunk dad smashes through
I feel like
fence.
I go straight macho man when I do it. I really do.
I try to be subtle a little bit on that one. Hell yeah.
A
Damn,
drunk
that was
dad
good. Did you just say it? That was really good. You just say, "Oh yeah,"
just "Oh yeah."
Damn, that's good.
I'm a little turned on. Sorry, that was out loud.
I'm more than a little.
Get you a napkin in a
Is a
second.
lottle a thing?
It is now.
Yeah. A drunk dad smashes through a fence to confront his neighbor, shouting, "Do you want some?" On Saturday, June 4th, Mr. Simpson had a day off. Oh my God, Simpson, that's too good. This is too on the nose. Had a day off, and his children, aged from 18 months to 7 years, were out. With time to himself, he spent the day drinking vodka at the family home in Douglas Drive. Later that day, however, the family's next-door neighbors heard noises coming from Simpson's house, which caused them to be concerned. When they tried to find out whether anyone needed help, however, the defendant became aggressive. Prosecutor Sally Bedford told the court the neighbor next door became aware the defendant was having something of a violent episode. He heard shouting, banging, and crashing. There was a concern for the defendant's family. The neighbor's wife called over the garden fence for Simpson's partner to make sure she was all right. At that point, Simpson came into the garden and started attacking the fence between the two properties before threatening the male neighbor. Miss Bedford said the defendant was jumping up and down on the fence, causing it to break. He came through the fence into their garden shouting, "Do you fucking want some?" The court heard Simpson was already...
It's funny, but it's not.
Yeah. The court heard that Simpson was already subject to a community order for failing to give a specimen after an alleged drunk driving offense last year. He still has 79 hours of unpaid work to complete from that conviction.
So you got to jerk off in a cup if you get pulled over for DUI. Is that what that means?
Specimen.
If that's the case, I'm leaving right now.
I'm also going to do a lot more drinking before I leave the house from now on. Paul Tubb, representing Simpson, told the court he has absolutely no issues with that neighbor. This is not a neighbor's dispute. This is a man who unfortunately had too much to drink and acted out of character. There are substantial pressures on him. This is a man who rarely drinks, I doubt that, who works extremely hard, who takes care of his 5 children, and in the evenings gets very little time to himself. Once every 6 to 9 months, he has a day to himself when the children aren't around, and he'll drink too much. He doesn't remember this incident.
6 to 9 months?
Yeah. Mr. Tubbs said Simpson, who had pleaded guilty to using threatening behavior, was extremely embarrassed about what had happened and paid to fix the fence and apologized profusely to his neighbors. He said his client had also resolved to never drink vodka again.
Dude, this PR guy slaps.
I will pay to have him on this podcast.
This is phenomenal work. Dude gets a free night every 6 to 9 months. That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Rarely drinks, but he takes down vodka all day long on June 4th. Was he a month early? Did he think it was July?
There must be a national holiday for him.
There should be.
Maybe.
I love that
is
he's just like,
astounding.
hey, the kids are out of town. Let's take down this Costco-sized handle of vodka.
Do you fucking want some?
I'm probably going to start implementing that every June 4th from this point forward. It's Do You Want Someday?
It's like, it's like International Vodka Day now. But
You can only drink Kirkland.
yeah. International Vodka Day. Do you fucking want some?
Oh, I'm in for this.
Zach, you need to collab on a beer that has vodka as an adjunct, and it just needs to be called Do You
Gross,
Fucking
dude.
Oh,
Want Some?
Jesus, no. And if we do that, we're going
Super
to Jersey.
They would definitely embrace it there. I'd have to be that hammered to live in Jersey.
Yeah, now you're going to find the same way you found me. You're going to have some guy from Jersey comment and be like, oh, hey, like I'm from Jersey. It's not that bad.
But he'd be like fist pumping the entire time he said it.
It's true.
Yo, bro, Jersey's not fucking bad, eh? I don't know what accent that
man.
was. Yeah.
Sounds like our Boston accent.
Yeah, they all kind of sound the same. Jersey's not that fucking bad, eh? We get drunk and we don't have food trucks, eh? Forget about it. We can only watch sports 26 times per year, huh?
You want
Forget
food at
about
a
it.
brewery? Go fuck yourself.
Hey, live music. Fuck you too.
All right, now we got to have a poll. What is the worst state? Is it New Jersey or is it Alabama?
Oh, or is it Florida?
Or is it Utah?
Oh man, we were just alienating every state.
I know. I'm just trying to think. I'm racking my brain here.
Yeah, New Jersey's really heap of the heap.
Yeah, I mean, brewery-wise, they're just ruining it.
Yeah, way to go,
Yeah,
New
it's pretty
Jersey.
bad.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if like breweries start leaving New Jersey for other states.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's such a small state and they're so close. I mean, you can go anywhere. Just go right across the border. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
So,
certain parts you're close to New York, you're close to what, Pennsylvania. I mean, you just jump on over.
And you got some of the biggest, baddest hype breweries out there. So yeah, just go.
Mhm. Just go.
This is super interesting now. We have to keep our eyes open.
Yeah, we will keep our eyes and we will be smashing through the fences of New Jersey news.
Do you fucking want some?
I do. I want some news. Oh, Jesus.
That's a
So
huge,
good.
resounding yes.
If anybody out there is from Jersey, please write in and let us know how shitty it is.
Yeah, share your thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah,
let
because
us
this is
know,
exactly how this little trifecta started. So please.
Right. I mean, guaranteed it won't be nearly as sexy as this one, but we still want to know what's going on in New Jersey.
Now I find it's a challenge.
Yeah. So, challenge accepted. All right, everybody. I think this is the part where we wrap things up. It's only going downhill from here. I thank you all for listening. I encourage you to check us all out on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMereBeer _ in between, at OG Beer Dude _ in between. Zach, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy.
Thanks for having me as always.
Absolutely. craftbeerrepublic.com, 805-538-BEER, 2337. I think that's everything. Don't forget, emo-fest on Saturday. In the meantime, I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.